Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Ilkay Gundogan as it have been reported that Pep Guardiola and Man City are still very keen on retaining the 32-year-old Barca target. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Pep Guardiola, who recently had an interview today where he spoke about manager Xavi and of course spoke about defender that Barca have been linked with João Cancelo. As he said, Xavi was misinformed when Xavi made the statement that, Barca did approach Man City for Cancelo, but the club rejected. We are going to be discussing on what Pep said on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. The transfer saga involving FC Barcelona and Ilkay Gundogan appears to be in its final stages now. Torn between two admirers, Gundogan is expected to make his decision soon. The Catalans have zeroed in on the German maestro since the beginning of the year as he nears the expiry of his current contract at Manchester City. Barcelona have been allured by the prospect of scooping up one of the world's best midfielders on a free transfer. However, City are unwilling to let go of their captain without any resistance. In fact, Pep Guardiola has recently come out to acknowledge the interest of his former club as well as his desire to retain the citizens' star man. He said, I am aware of Barcelona's interest in signing Gundogan, but we are also very interested in keeping him at the club. I hope he stays with us, Guardiola said as quoted by Fabrizio Romano. He said, I know Barca love Gundogan and Xavi has called him many times. We want him to continue. If in the end he decides to join Barca, I would tell Gundogan that he will have a great time there. Gundogan concluded last season, as a treble winner, leading his side to a feat never achieved before by the English club. His contributions in all competitions were really pivotal. Despite being 32 years of age, Pep Guardiola's insistence on making more efforts in renewing Gundogan's contract does not come across as a bolt from the blue, considering how influential the player proceeds to be. However, the Manchester City manager went on to mention the possibility of the German signing for Barcelona. He said, if Barca succeed in signing Gundogan, they will have a great, fantastic player, he claimed, indirectly acknowledging this was still a two-sided battle for all-important signature for Ilkay Gundogan. He appreciates the importance the player still possesses and the fact that his former club will certainly benefit. The Spanish media particularly appear optimistic in regards to the arrival of Gundogan to Barcelona, as the Catalan club reportedly improved their offer. Additionally, Gundogan may be inclined to a change in scenery after practically conquering England. Of course, this is a guy which I think for him he knows he has nothing to play for at City and he wants to use this opportunity that Barca are showing interest and go there. Play somewhere different. He have been at City for 7 good years. Of course, let's not forget that Gundogan is Pep Guardiola's first signing since joining Manchester City. When he came to City at 2016 as the boss, his first signing was Ilkay Gundogan, and all the seasons spent, Ilkay Gundogan have spent and performed admirably well. And from the look of things, Ilkay Gundogan wants to change the scenery. He wants to change an environment, and to be honest, he really wants to go because had it been he was more inclined on staying at City, I don't think he could have stayed this long to give a final decision on his future. So Pep Guardiola today had a very interesting interview talking about Ilkay Gundogan and also really admitted, yes, that he wants to keep him. We all know that Pep Guardiola likes Gundogan a lot and he knows the quality that he possesses. And it doesn't come as any doubt that he really wants to keep Gundogan. So Gundogan, earlier reports were saying that the player have already decided Barca, that his agent sends Barca a message yesterday night to inform the Barca camp that his final destination is inclined to Barca, as a move looks more likely to Barcelona. And from Pep's interview, we can see the fact that he was only insisting towards the end that if he goes to Barca, then I wish him luck. It's a beautiful club, it's a nice city. Barca will enjoy him. I think if we look deep into Pep's mind, he definitely knows that Barca are still the favorites in this race. So, but I'm not saying anything. I'm not concluding that it must be Barca. But from the rumors that we have been hearing a lot these days, Barcelona looks so certain to bring in Ilkay Gundogan as their marquee signing. Of course, after missing out on Lionel Messi, I think Ilkay Gundogan signing will try to console most Barca fans because we see the technicality he has, the quality. I think he's going to really help us a lot. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Recently, Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez claimed that Manchester City had blocked their attempt to sign João Cancelo on a loan deal during the January transfer window. The Catalans were keen on signing the Portuguese international on loan in the winter after um, he had a falling out with Pep Guardiola. However, they were unsuccessful in their pursuit as the right back ended up signing for Bayern Munich instead. And Xavi believed that Man City were the reason behind Barca's failure to sign the player. He said, "We wanted João Cancelo at Barca in January. He was offered and we said yes. Man City discussed that internally and they told us they did not want to allow the player to join Barcelona." However, Pep Guardiola has come out now to completely deny those claims made by the Barca boss, stating that Man City never received any offer from Barca for Cancelo. He said, "Javi was misinformed. It is far from the truth. We decided that João had to leave and we didn't care where, like if we wanted to go to United, who are the City rivals," Guardiola said as quoted by Sport. He said, "I'm not saying he was misled, but I'm saying he was misinformed. He went to Bayern because Bayern wanted him. We didn't receive any offer from Barca." Pep said, having missed out on the capture of Cancelo in January, Barca are once again after his signing as they hope to sign him on loan this summer. However, as things stand, they appear to be trailing Arsenal in the race as the Gunners are ready to sign him permanently. During the press interaction, Guardiola also spoke about Barca's progress under Xavi. He said, "Xavi and Matteo Alemany um, know much better than I do that they have to do. When you win La Liga, you are the best team, and in the Champions League, when it came to the group stage, they had a lot of injuries in the defensive phase, and that has been their great strength this year. They were also the referee decisions on Inter Milan pitch, and so on and so forth. We are champions because a player missed from 3 meters in front of the goalkeeper. 3 meters. That's why now we say we are the best. How many years did it take for us to win one? It didn't take us long. Let's give them time. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.